playing games with on this tape, you know. Put a tape in, it says 60 minutes, and it reads 40-something minutes. So hopefully we can stretch this one out. It doesn't have the full amount, but we'll go as long as we can, and then probably just get another tape and we'll combine them for a show. I think we're going to be a little under on this one. But anyway, you won't be affected by it, so we'll hopefully just add on, like I say, and make the full half hour, whatever. Just going to continue with this a little bit more. Looks like we don't have a heck of a lot of time. But the rocks themselves on this, you know, are pretty loose and abstract. I want this to be more of a sketch. The more I look at it, the more I think it's at a stage of almost completion. Sometimes I don't know, I look at these photos and it's nothing like being there, you know. These photos suspend everything, and you know, well, maybe I will use it, just, you know what I mean. It just is not the same as trying to capture it and move on. Here you have a boom, you got the image there, and you're almost locked into it. So I'm just going to see if I can get some ideas here and there. Touch it, hit it here, hit it there, whatever. Without making it too boring. As only I can do. And then, well, what's happening in up here? I wasn't really crazy about that, but I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, maybe like here I can wrap that around there a little bit. I don't know. What be, right? Let's see what happens. Yeah. Actually not too shabby. Looks pretty good. Probably looks okay on camera. Check that out. Take a look at it. Looks okay, I guess. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. So we'll just keep going with it. Slow the process down just a little bit here and there. Always more conscious of the design. So this water comes swirling in here and comes around here. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll bring some of this stuff around here. You know, Nubble Light is really a quick ride from Boston. I mean, that whole area, Ballhead Cliff, Nubble Light. It's only, I don't know, from Walpole, it's maybe an hour and a half. From Boston, just over an hour. Very quick. You know, the foaming, the white is done at the moment of impact, at that boom, and that takes some of the bubbles out. But then, as they go back in, they start dissipating and they start getting just a little darker. But they still have that. There is a quality about them that's, yeah, see, something like that, a little gray, little hits here and there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Could probably throw a boat in here somewhere, I don't know, a rowboat, I mean not rowboat, sailboat, maybe. Kind of like this up here, wrapped around. And man, it reminds me a little bit of the big surf. I wiped that back after the last show. I just did not like it. This area here, I might go back and do something with that. Let's see. Yeah. Terrible. Knock that back. It's too contrived. It's too much about brushwork and not enough about the subject matter. Yeah, I wonder. See if that needs something out there. I might just throw something just to break the horizon. I don't know. Yeah, they can always put the bottom in later. I don't know. Who knows? And it gives it it might be a little too strong right now, but I think it does work as a design element. Point of interest. Gonna gray it down just a bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe a little more white. I don't know, just don't want it to get too contrived. Yeah. I don't know, we'll touch that up. See, maybe with the blue around it, this area in here, I can make it less precious. Pull that in. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look at it later. I don't know if I don't like it, I'll dump it, but it looks okay for now. And what I'll do is give it some movement here. Yeah. What do you think, Keo? Look alright? It might help. Yeah. Bring something up, I don't know. A mast running through it. Yeah, okay. The sky itself, I think I might add some whites to the sky just to kind of mirror this. How are we doing on time? Is it still 10 minutes? That's it? So it did run at the time it said it was going to run. Hopefully it'll run longer. Maybe we can just keep working it. Well, we won't know until we finish. Man, this is crazy. Yeah. I'll throw a little bit of yellow in there. See what happens. This white and yellow and whatever gets a little too blocky looking. I think what I'm going to do is run some other color through it. And it gets too kind of suspended. So I'll have that, what I'm doing, I'm mixing up the sky color again. I just want to get that wet and wet. And then I'm just going to throw something in here. It's getting a little too cute. I want to paint wet and wet. Oh, painting basically is wet and wet. Canvas is a little on the texture-wise, it's a little on the medium size. Now you can see how stiff this thing is now, how stiff it appears. Maybe if I change the color, who knows, maybe that'll help, I don't know. get rid of this white. Just gotta keep pushing the paint around, see what happens. Now I'm gonna run some blue through that cloud there and make that a little more interesting. Through here. And maybe a little bit of this. It's kind of, I forgot what the name of the orange is, but it's really quite beautiful. Wow, where'd that come from? Must have hit something else. I don't want that. And that pink against the blue looks too much like a little kid's playroom. Setting this up so that I can go back through it later. Well, we don't have that much time on the show, so. I'm not too keen on that part of it either, so let's see. A little more excitement. Lighten that up. Yeah, you can put a color down, react to it, see what happens. Throw some wet white paint in there. And the boat isn't so overpowering. Put that blue back in. And just keep mixing on there until you get something that, you know, looks pretty good. And keep adjusting, keep mixing, and see what happens. Now that I get that in there, I'll throw this in. Take some of that color from the water, throw that in there, give it some harmony. Some of that green blue. Something a little bluer. Green is actually in the sky. Maybe a little more white. How much time we got left?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Finished the whole painting in that time, I don't think. A little heavy on that white. I'm just wondering if that even needs a sailboat. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe another one. More than one, you know. Give a greater feeling of depth. Mix a little liquid in with this white. Wow. It's still playing, right, Keel? See if it'll go beyond the minute. What I'll do is I'll just keep painting here, and where it ends, it ends. Blue is just a little too sweet. Still cranking, huh? Right?
Yep.
Well, I think that timer is full of baloney. It'll keep going. Hopefully we'll get the full show in there. Okay, enough with the sky. I think I may have a little too much in there anyway. Well, anyway, that's the name of that tune. We ran out of, what did we run out of? Film, right? This is Bill St. George, like I'm starting a new show. We're just seaming two together, okay? Might as well tell you the process, rather than trying to goof off and I don't know if you can hear me. I'll yell if I have to. All right. Anyway, this is the painting. The show is probably delayed by a couple weeks, so we're shooting the last 5 minutes. So call it unprofessional. Anyway, who cares? That's fine. We just get back from a show. We shot out 3 shows out in the Charles River, and I figured I'd get finish this show up, and we'll air it also. We're into 18 minutes. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, this is the painting I was working on, and for all intents and purposes, I think it's done. I worked more on it after the show, obviously. Let me show you a couple of other things while we're here. And as long as you keep me posted as to the time, Q, I guess we'll be okay. Keep me posted on the time. I hope the sound is coming across. We don't have the handheld, so we don't have it. So that's another one that in the same area, up in Agunquit, near or right off Bald Head Cliff, it's called. Still, I've signed it, but I don't know. I might want to put something out there. I just want a feeling of distance, and even more distance than that. So even, you know, the usual sailboats, whatever, something on the horizon to get your eye out there. Maybe a dot of red, or maybe some buoys out there. You know, this is a big lobstering area right here. So we'll see. I mean, for the painting itself is finished. But again, where it isn't, like this one, I think has enough going for it without putting anything out there, because this large compositional area here comes up and dominates a third of the painting, whereas here it's evenly split. So you get one half, and I have to put something in here, something to break that shape up. So we'll see what happens. You know, sometimes I just have to think about a painting long enough for, you know, mull over it and keep it around, take the thing out and look at it every now and then. And on the other hand, this is really close in, looking down from a higher vantage point. The water is just water, doesn't go into the sky. Again, this is kind of a nice negative shape in here, so I believe it's all, you know, I might throw, where it isn't signed yet, I still have some more work to do on it. Maybe some more whites and things, and, you know, jazz it up a bit, give it a little bit more life. Have this more into the water coming up into it rather than having it look as if it's a cutout area in there. So these are the things I look for. Anyway. And then this is actually a little practice thing I did with acrylic. I have my students do these, and that's in the same area. Only it was a photo I took, and kind of a turbulent area, and I just tried to capture that with paint, and I think it worked out okay. It's almost like a whirlpool in this area. Different feeling, and this is on plain old wrapping paper. How much time we got? We got a couple minutes?
Minute and a half.
Minute and a half. Wow. And then we get to a guy who I refer to a lot of times, who made all the mistakes and whatever you want to call them, but there was one thing that was not lacking in his painting, and that was energy and light and life. Granted, some of his work I felt was a little amateurish, but overall it was a huge body of work, and it was just, Vincent van Gogh is just the greatest. Great painter. Anyway, this is Bill St. George. Thank you for joining me. Myself, Bill St. George, that's me. And Kiyu Huang, our cameraman. Thank you for joining me for another show. And you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put, maybe we'll put another painting back in, and then you can use that, and we can roll the credits over this one. This one's still unfinished, but hey, so is the show. Anyway, bye for now. Keep painting.